Okay, so I'm going to be discussing Fichie 2, that is Fichie 2 THL. Now, the reason why I don't think I should discuss Fichie 1 is it is almost useless. When you go and look through the questions of the exams, you're going to see that most of the questions come from Fichie 2, 3, and 4. So Fichie 1, I don't think I'll gloss over it. So I'm going to be somehow fast simply because if I try to explain lots, the videos become so long and that becomes painful when it comes to sending them, especially with a slow connection. So let me get started. Now Fichie 2, the first question, let's say that is x01. They are saying that given a string, it is x, then inside they are giving some symbols, that is AB, no sorry, that is AC, BC, then reverse, then they are giving us BAC, A, then reverse. Now in this case, reverse means like the mirror of the string. For example, now this is side work, don't care about this. I use this for explaining. For example, you assume we have a string W that is AB, then W reverse is going to be BA. That's all there is to this error here you are seeing. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to say x equals to, I first reverse the inner one. So this is C, B, C, A. Then I concatenate with the remaining part of the string. I get that. So finally, x is going to equal to, we reverse all this. So that is A, C, A, B, A, C, B, C. So I can say confidently that x is equal to AC, A, B, A, C, B, C. So that is x. Very, very simple. Now the next part of the question, that is this was part 1. Now part 2 of the question, they're asking us to give the value of this. But this symbol simply means the length of the string x, and that in this case, length is just the number of symbols, and the symbols, I mean A, C, and B. So when I come and count these, it turns out that this is 8. Now the next part, they're asking us to give this x, A. Now this simply means that find the number of A's in the string x, and when I come and count the A's, there are 3. The next part is asking for this, and when I come and count the number of B's in the string x, that is 2. And finally, the last part is asking for this. And when I come and count the number of C's in the string, of course, this is that is 3. Okay, so we are doing well so far. Now, when we come to part 3 of question 1, they're asking me to give the prefix proper of x that contains at most, no, sorry, at least. I have bad French, so when I mess up, you can correct me. So they're asking us to give the prefix of x that contains at least 2 C's. Now simply, we have 2 terms here. We have a prefix and we have a suffix. Now prefix means before and suffix means after. You see? So in this case, they're asking us to give a prefix that is a part of the string from the start of the string that contains 2 C's. And when I come here and I count, now in this case, you see this string here, A as A is a prefix, AC is a prefix, ACA is a prefix, maybe you get it. Now what I'm going to do is that since they're asking me for the prefix that contains at least 2 C's, I'm going to count. Once I find 2 C's, I stop. So I'm going to count from here. This is the first C, not C, not C, not C. So I get a C. Now there are 2 C's, which means that part of the string x that contains 2 C's is going to be A, C, A, B, A, C. So it is this one. Now in part 4, they're asking for the suffix. Suffix means after, and for the suffixes, we count starting from the end. So they're asking me for a suffix that contains only one letter, A. So I come and count, this is not A, this is not A, not A. So when I get A, I stop there. So I'm going to take this string you are seeing from here up to here. So that string is going to be A, C, B, C. So this is all there is to question 1, Fichie D to THL. Thank you. Maybe we are going to meet in the next question. I think this was useful.